We are going back to the beauty archives for today's Style File. Believe it or not, brace yourselves, press-on nails are making a big comeback, but these aren't the sets that your mom or your grandma used to use. In fact, even big celebrities like Jennifer Lopez are using temporary tips and boasting about them on social media. And our own style and beauty contributor, Megan Moore, is a big fan of press-on nails herself. I'm kind of doing a what?
I know.
What? So did they ever go away?
I think yes, in the sense that I think brands always made them, but people certainly weren't using them.
Yeah.
But what I've learned is that people are using them kind of under the radar right now. We're not talking about it because there's kind of this negative connotation like, oh, cheap press-on nails.
There's a stereotype for
right?
sure.
So we're gonna like get rid of that today, and I'm gonna show you that they've come a long way. They're super awesome. I've been loving them, and even J-Lo loves them, so you know.
If J-Lo loves them, we can all just own it, right?
Right?
At this point, with a little snap of the finger. You use them?
Yes. So
I do.
Yeah, so I started seeing them like backstage at Fashion Week because the people would paint them ahead of time and then slap them on the models. It was much faster, and I was like, that makes so much sense. You could have them all done, and then you don't have to sit there and dry, right? And so I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then I started seeing celebrities like J-Lo. So as I'm going down the CVS aisle, I'm realizing there's more and more press-ons, and they're beautiful designs, and they're better quality, totally worth it.
So better quality, better designs. Honestly, my point of reference, Megan, and I'm just gonna say it, it was like dress up. It was like when I was a little girl, they were the little cute dress ups your mom would bring you home from the store, and you felt like it was the best day ever. And they would pop off really easily.
Exactly. They used to have this like foam adhesive tab behind them. Now the adhesive they use is like a clear gel formulation, so there's no air bubbles in it. And they offer so many more shapes and sizes now, so they fit better, so you don't have that popping reaction. Because if they don't fit well, they're going to have that springy tendency.
Right.
So we're going to talk about how to make sure they fit right as well.
Okay, before we do, I have to assume not all press-on nails are created equally, so there are a few brands that you really like.
Yes, so these two are my favorite, and they're actually sister companies, so the nails themselves between both brands are almost identical. The only difference is this one over here, which is Impress, this one uses a clear stick-on the back that you peel off and just stick on. So these are a little bit more temporary.
Okay.
They're in that $8 range at CVS.
Like, you say temporary, how long can we expect them to last?
Like 2 to 3 days for the tab one. So
we can sleep with these on?
Totally.
Oh.
So these are great for family photos or a big party or some sort of event that you just want to pop them on real quick.
Okay.
If you want them to last a little longer, I would go over to this brand, which is Kiss, and again, very similar nails, but this one has the glue option. So these ones are going to last you about a week with the glue.
Wow.
And you can keep putting them back on. If they pop off, just take a, keep the little travel glue with you wherever you go, and then if you need to pop one on in an emergency situation, you can. But they last pretty well.
You may have mentioned this, they come in different lengths?
Yes, so different lengths and widths. So there's some down here, these ones that are like the more pointed stiletto type.
I can't get into that.
I can't either, but if you love that look, then you have some options there, like, more square.
I was at the nail salon the other day, and I'm looking right, I'm looking left, and everyone's going pointed, and I'm like, square please, I can't do it yet.
I haven't been able to do it either. I just feel like I wouldn't be able to pick anything up, and that would drive me crazy.
I feel like a clock.
But they look gorgeous on the right hand. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, so those are my two favorite brands, $8 and $9, CVS, Walgreens, and often you can get like buy one, get one free, or check the clearance bins too. You can get them even cheaper on clearance when the seasons change out.
And some come painted with designs, others you can paint yourself?
Yeah, you can paint yourself, or a lot of them come like with accent nails built in. So you get a main color, and then you can add an accent on your ring finger, which is really fun. Lots of different patterns and designs. These ones have some matte finish, which is really cool if you like a more matte look. So definitely check them out next time you're at the drugstore.
I will. Now teach us how to apply.
Okay, it's super easy. So the biggest thing is you want to make sure that they fit right. It needs to lay perfectly on the curve of your nail. If you have to push it down to make it fit, it's too small.
And do different sizes come in one package?
Yeah, you get like so many sizes, way more than you would need.
Okay.
And you can always take your file and file it down if you need to prep the nail, super easy. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your nail is short, your natural nail. If it's too long, it will show on the back side, and that's like a dead giveaway. It also makes it weaker, so make sure your natural nail is short.
You're wearing them.
I'm wearing them.
And they look really good.
And they totally look real, right?
Absolutely.
So I've prepped the nail, I've got it short, I cleaned it off with some nail polish remover to make sure that there's no oil residue on there.
Okay.
And then I like to buy a separate glue that's a brush on. I just think it's easier to use, and you just put it on like a nail polish. So you're gonna take your nail glue.
Is there a brand of that?
This is also the Kiss brand.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to paint it on just like you would a nail polish, all the way up to the cuticle, all the way down to the sides. Just make sure it doesn't get on the skin, right?
Okay.
A nice little coat there. And then you're also going to coat the back of the nail so it sticks a little bit better. So let me pick that up. So
delicate little creature, isn't it?
And just make sure you don't get any glue on the tip that's going to hang over, because obviously you don't want any on your skin, right?
Okay.
Then you're going to take it let it dry for a few seconds. You can even blow on it just to get it a little tacky.
Okay.
And then holding that free edge, you're going to put it on your cuticle first and then rock it forward. Oops, if I can get it to go.
Nothing like the pressure of, you know, a TV
doing
host
it on
and TV cameras breathing over your shoulder.
And like glue that's really sticky that sticks to your fingers. And then you're just gonna hold it for a good 10 seconds to make sure that it's got a nice bond on there.
Oh,
super
my
easy.
goodness.
Now you just want to make sure you don't get them wet for the first 2 hours while that glue dries.
Okay.
And then they're good to go.
But could you drum? I mean, do they feel secure?
They feel secure. The only thing, you have to just be careful, like opening a Coke can, right? Anything that you would use your nail for, you need to be a little bit more tender than you probably normally would. But yeah, I type with them on, I do my phone with them, no problem.
Wow, okay, press-on nails. And would you say better than the gel manicure or just different?
Just different in the sense that you can do it at home, you can do it really quickly, and you can change them out really easily.
Yeah.
Like a gel, you have to sit there and soak them off forever. These pop off really quick with a little bit of acetone, so you can change them really often. I think it's really fun.
Don't harm your nails.
No, I don't feel like, I think the glue, I said, is a better quality than it once was. So.
Okay, there it is. More on this topic on your website?
Yep, you can find all my favorites at thebeautysnoop.com.
Look for the link on our website too to make it easy over to thebeautysnoop.com.